So today topic is nutrition in human beings. So I prepared some bits from this topic. So first question is what is bolus? So bolus is a slippery lump like a structure. So when it is mixed with the saliva and also masticated with our teeth. Okay, the food is churned by our teeth and mastication. After completion of the mastication, and it is mixed with the saliva. So how it is prepared? So it is prepared like a slippery lump. That is called the bolus. So it is a partially digested food. Bolus means what? It is a partially digested food. Not completely. Partially means incomplete digestion of food is sample is known as the bolus. So what is chyme? Second question is what is chyme? Complete digestion of food. So it is prepared in the stomach. It is a complete digestion of food. It happens in the stomach. Slowly, some amount of the chyme is released into the small intestine. Clear? So third question is what are the three pairs of salivary glands? So here, first pair of salivary gland is submandibular and also known as the submaxillary. Submandibular, nothing but submaxillary. Those were present beneath the lower jaw. Okay, beneath the lower jaw. And also second pair of glands are parotid glands. Below each ear, below each ear, parotid. Sublingual, under the floor of the mouth. Under the floor of the mouth అంటే మౌత్కి కొంచెం వెనకాల ఉంటుందన్నమాట. So next fourth question is saliva contains which type of enzyme? So the name of the enzyme which is present in the saliva is known as the amylase, also nothing but ptyalin. Fifth question is which enzyme is helpful in the digestion of the proteins? So there are some enzymes acts on the food for the digestion purpose. So having the different compounds like carbohydrates, proteins, okay, fats. So in the for the different compounds, different the enzymes were required. Okay. So here amylase present in the saliva for the digestion of the carbohydrates, and pepsin is present in our digestive tract to digest the proteins. Okay, only acts on the proteins. Here P first letter, here also P first letter. You can remember easily. Name the sphincter which is responsible for the movement of the food into the small intestine. Sphincter. Sphincter is like a wall to enter and exit of the to stop the flow of the chyme into the small intestine. Okay. For example, I will draw here. So for example, this is a stomach. We can think this is a stomach. Okay. So here, what is formed here by the action of HCl and gastric juice is present in the stomach, that is mixed with the digested food, that is called the chyme. Chyme is prepared in the stomach, and next part is what here? Small intestine. Okay, here small intestine is present. So here sphincter is will be that sphincter. Not at a time chyme is enter into the small intestine. Small amount of chyme is released into the small intestine, that is controlled by sphincter. Okay, the name of this sphincter is what? Pyloric sphincter. Next question is seventh question. What is emulsification? Emulsification is nothing but fats are converting into small globule-like forms. So fats are changed into converting into small globule-like form. The process is known as the emulsification. Eighth question is name the enzymes which are present produced by the pancreas. So pancreas and liver also connected digestive system connected glands. So those pancreas produced trypsin and lipase. So trypsin acts on the proteins. Again, not only pepsin, trypsin also acts on the protein, digestion of the protein, and lipase for fats, digestion of fats. So ninth question is, name the enzyme which acts on the carbohydrate. So tiling or salivary enzyme or amylase. Tiling, salivary enzyme, amylase. So these were acts on the carbohydrates. 10th question is, which juice contain the new enzymes? So bile juice. So bile juice is produced from the liver. Okay. Here pancreas produces trypsin and lipase. Liver is produced bile juice. Both were connected to the duodenum. What are the end products of fats? End products of the fats means fats are digested into the fatty acids and glycerides. 12th question, what are the enzymes that acts on the proteins? Pepsin and trypsin. What is the function of the microvilli in the small intestine? So here I will draw the diagram. For example, this is the walls of the small intestine. So from here, inner surface of the small intestine, we can see the finger-like projections. Here also. So this will, the microvilli, these structures are known as the microvilli. So this microvilli, what is the function? Increase the surface area of the absorption, surface area of the small intestine. Okay. It increases the surface area of the small intestine. Why? Because for absorption of the more nutrient from the chyle. Okay. So if it is increases the inner surface of the small intestine, there is a chance to absorb the more nutrients from the chyle. Okay. Here you can see the flow chart of the digestive tract. Okay, flow chart of the digestive tract. You can see the different parts in the digestive system. First, mouth, buccal cavity, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, pyloric sphincter, duodenum, small intestine, large intestine, rectum, anus. Okay. So here, what is the functions are going on in different areas we can see now. So the food is entered into the mouth. Then after mastication process will start, and also releases the saliva by three pairs of salivary glands. So make it is a slippery substance that is known as the bolus, and so in this area, ptyalin or salivary amylase acts on the bolus to digestion of the carbohydrates. So here half of the digestion of carbohydrates complete in the mouth only. Okay, next it is happens in the mouth and buccal cavity. Next it will enter into the pharynx, which closes the air pathway when food is present. So it is a common passage. Pharynx is the common passage for the air pathway and food pathway. Okay, common path. That is why to stop the entry of the food into the air pathway, so it closes when the food is present. It closes. Okay. Next, it is enters into the esophagus. Here, peristalsis movements. Peristalsis movements means wave-like movement. So the wave-like movement of the walls of the esophagus, there is a movement in the food. So that wave-like movement in the esophagus known as the peristalsis. Next, stomach. Esophagus after stomach. Here pepsin is present, gastric juice is present, HCl, hydrochloric acid is present. So those were mixed will mix in the bolus. Okay, bolus is mixed with the HCl, and gastric juice it is make into the chyme. Here pepsin acts on the proteins, gastric juice also mixed with the acidic ones, and also here end of the stomach pyloric sphincter is there to allow the chyme into the duodenum. Duodenum is means the first part of the small intestine. Here duodenum we can find the two glands. One is the pancreas, second one is the liver. So liver produces the bile juice into the duodenum. Pancreas also produces the pancreatic juice containing the trypsin and so trypsin, bile juice, no enzymes. So in the bile juice, no enzymes. Here trypsin and lipase is present. Okay. Next, duodenum will enters into the small intestine. Here microvilli are there. Now I explained. Here the walls of the microvilli is supplied with the blood vessels and lymph vessels. So the absorption of food, where it is goes into the blood and lymph vessels. Okay. Next is large intestine. Large intestine here, most of the water is absorbed from the food. So next part is the rectum and anus. This is the food digestion process. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please like and share, subscribe for more videos.